Yesterday it was 14 Anaritis and Nick in Boston, and just barely got to 10 in some areas off to the northwest. Those were yesterday's highs, and they were just a little bit higher than the day before. But it's cold out there this morning with the temperature in Boston at 7 degrees, but the wind chill is -7. The northwest wind is blowing at 9 miles an hour, so we're not going to have any ferocious wind today. The wind, for the most part, will be rather light most of the time, but just a little bit of a breeze adds extra chill to this extremely cold air. And this is what Boston is going to be like as we go through the day. 6 at 7 o'clock this morning, then we go to 9 at 9, and by 1 o'clock it's up to 17, 19 at 3 o'clock. Again, note the cloudiness is coming in during the morning, and there may be some snow flurries, a little bit of snow in the air here in Boston by mid to late afternoon, but really not amounting to too much here in most of Massachusetts as we're watching the cloud cover, which will be coming in later this morning and producing that snow later this afternoon, this evening. Most of this is going to be forced underneath us, but you see the clouds coming in during this morning. We get the scattered areas of snow breaking out by certainly by mid-afternoon. Just flurries and light snow, but the steadiest snow will be right down here in southeastern Massachusetts, and that's where I think we'll get most of the accumulation, but even then it's not going to amount to that much. Of course, it's going to be really fluffy snow as well. And we'll have temperatures tonight falling back into the single numbers in most locations, and tomorrow going back up into the low to mid-teens. So just scattered dustings across most of this region, most of Massachusetts, till you get down to the southeastern part of the state. 1 to maybe as much as 2 or 3 right along the New England south coast, maybe more than 3 over parts of the extreme outer Cape and especially on the islands. So the wind chill, we get a break today, not that much wind, so that won't be that much of a factor. But then as this system goes away, the wind starts picking up again tomorrow. So we'll have the wind chill in the morning starting to go below 0 again. In the afternoon, right around 0 to about 2 degrees below 0 at the Pats game. That's what it'll feel like. On the thermometer, it'll say about 14 with that northwest wind, 15 to 25 miles per hour. As far as traveling across the nation, not much going on with this snow across the northeast today. If you're traveling tomorrow and on Monday, it looks like just bitterly cold across the north and even cold across the south. A little bit of rain in southern Texas, but for the most part, it's going to be okay. And again, as we drop the ball here at midnight, as we ring in the new year, it's going to be feeling more like about 10 to as much as 15 below 0, the real field temperatures. It'll be actually about 3 in Boston as we ring in the new year. And then you can see there is a recovery Anaritis about Wednesday when it goes to 28. It'll be clouding over, and there could be some snow on Thursday on the fringe of a big, deep, intense ocean storm. And once that moves by, it pulls in even colder air Friday and next weekend.
That is just wild. Hopefully it stays offshore, because with all of this cold air already sunk in, Barry, that could mean a lot of snow.